How was that review? Bit of a lengthy one.
Yeah, it was a long review. Difficult one to go through. We analysed the last quarter in particular. We went through a couple of different sort of game situations for us, ahead by a bit, behind, and then draw as well. So, yeah, looked at a few different things, and it's probably still an area that we're evolving in as a team in terms of game situation and finishing off close games. But, there was plenty to take out of the review today. And, if we do have another situation like that, hopefully we're better from the experience.
Taking it forward from that last end of clearance, how do you guys do things differently if that situation presents? We know the comp is so close and 3 really tough games coming up ahead of finals.
Very difficult. Obviously, they rolled the dice on that last one and were able to get away with winning the clearance. We just want to try and work together as much as we can, keep our eyes up and be able to, obviously take whatever sort of they're going to throw at us. Thought that our starting positions were really good, but just ability to keep your eyes up and sort of see what they're looking to do is something we can still work on.
How do you explain, I guess, being 25 points up early in the fourth to then losing by a point? What went so wrong in those, I think it was 12 minutes or something?
I think they kicked 4 unanswered goals, and I think we had two disposals within that period of 4 goals. So, it's hard to control the ball when you don't actually have it. So there was a few times where we probably just felt their pressure a little bit, had first hands on it, but weren't able to secure it. They had a couple of centre bounce goals as well, which we've reviewed as a midfield group. There's also a few critical contests where we could have killed the ball, get it over the line, and let ourselves set up and get another stoppage, get back into shape. We were all pretty out of whack for a couple of minutes there. The ball was ping-ponging around a lot, and the more we can sort of reset back to roll and get back into our shape, the better we look. So, very tough though to control the ball, as I said, if you don't have it.
How much are you looking forward to having Fife back in that midfield with you for the Geelong game, knowing that it looked like you missed his presence and his size in there when it was really on?
Yeah, no, it'll be great to have Fifey back. Another week for him to freshen up and be ready to go. We definitely lost the contest battle probably in the midfield, and that's one of Nath's biggest strengths, so keen to have him back.
Do you think that was an example of when he's not there, that you realise how important he's been with the role that he's played as part of that set square?
Definitely. We, within the 4 walls, definitely value everything that Nath does, and probably doesn't get highlighted as much externally, but no, we love him in there.
He'll be nice and fresh after.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be ready to go.
And bearing in mind it's Thursday, selection in a couple of hours, you'll have to find a forward to replace Tom Emmett as well, given Walters is still injured. Who do you see as the most likely person to be coming in?
I think Coop Simpson's been doing a really good job at Peel level, and when he has come into the AFL side, he's looked really classy and hasn't really looked out of place. So, could definitely be seeing someone like him. Also could look to go a little bit taller maybe, but I think no matter who we get in, they'll be able to play the role for sure.
So Simpson obviously travelled with you guys over the weekend. Can you talk about his season and his progression so far this year?
He's obviously a really classy player. We've seen that in his under-18s. Then he's got to the club and hasn't really looked out of place no matter what sort of role or what level he's been playing at. Seems to have a lot of time and space. Very slick both sides of his body, and continuing to build his craft and aggression. And every time he has had a chance, I've really loved the way he's gone about it. He's probably been a bit stiff to not be playing a little bit more. So if the opportunity does arise, I'm sure he'll take it with both hands. But he's going to be a big part of our future moving forward, definitely.
Andy, a few of your teammates have signed really big contracts. You're out of contract at the end of next year. Do you see yourself committing long-term to Freo soon?
I think in the last presser I did, I said I'd finish off the season and then go from there. So still nothing has changed. Obviously, I love seeing JT commit to the club, and to have a key player like that show faith in the footy club's awesome. So that's a really good step in the right direction. But I'll finish off this season and then look to sign from there.
Is there any lure to go back to Melbourne?
Nah, same answer as last presser. Nah, I called WA home, and my fiance and I love it here.
Does it excite you seeing so many guys committed for an extended period? Like, there's a lot of this club now that are locked in for years.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, when you think about the team we've got at the moment and how young we are, if we can keep everyone here, for the next 3, 4, 5 years, hopefully the trajectory is upward and we continue to build our connection with each other. And I mean, you only have to look at JT and Jai up forward. They're both playing really dominant roles for us, and they're really young, and it's going to be really exciting to see.
Neil Erasmus played, a game on the weekend after fighting really hard to find his way back in this side. What did you make of his sort of build back to that point and his role in the midfield?
Yeah, I thought he had a few really classy moments. Set up a few goals early on for us, which was great. Ended up being subbed off for Aishi to come on, but he's been someone who's again probably been a little bit stiff not to be playing at AFL level for a lot of this year, and has worked extremely hard to get his chance. And all we needed to ask from him was contest and team D, and I think he ticked those boxes.
Talk about Geelong. What's it going to take to beat them specifically?
I think having reviewed that Essendon game, probably the two main things that came up as an RFI, which we'll be trying to look to implement this weekend against the Cats, would be firstly our aggression in the contest. That's probably going to be our main focus, and valuing team defence more so than ball movement. Our ball movement sort of can build off that, firstly getting the team defence done, and the last couple of times we played Geelong, we feel like we've defended them really well and owned the corridor, and valued contest and team day.
And the midfield battle specifically?
It'll be another challenging battle. We want to be able to try and win that arm wrestle, get field position, and be able to set up behind our ball movement. But that starts with the contest for the mids. So get in there, win it, get it forward.